Good evening, Dandadan fans. We have 3 chapter reactions tonight. Gonna be 214 for Vonte, since he wasn't there last week. 215 for me, and then 215 again for Vonte.
Yes, sir. I have not been spoiled, guys, on either chapter, so I'm still coming in here blind. COVID, yeah, COVID. Still got some, mucus still there, but energy-wise, I feel really good.
Good.
I don't know why, but I have like a lot of energy. I don't know why. Kind of sickness is this?
Zachary, welcome.
Yo. The Dandadan goat chatter.
I still have to check out your 25 panels video, but it's on the watch later list.
Shit. What happened last? It's been a minute for me.
So I will remind you, Momokarun was in the background working up the courage to approach Momo. She led him into a trap, a comedic trap, in an emergency exit hallway that had nowhere else to go. And then he resolved himself to say, "Do not pursue me or approach me. I will approach you."
I got you. Yep.
My turn.
That to me made the series seem like it's going to be longer than we think. Like, whenever a character is saying that they're going to do something, and it's an MC or one of the MCs, you're not getting that until way later. It's like the Deku with All Might. I'm going to twist and change the future. We got this. I got you. And then
we got that at like chapter 200. It went on until like 430. So
last chapter probably was the worst. Really? Or are you referring to the one from what I saw last, or last that you guys read?
Debatable. But welcome, Cosmo Neto.
I remember he said the same thing that week.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you left a comment, an excellent comment on our My Hero video. I'm gonna pin that afterwards. And welcome, Sherm. All right, so we got a packed house. Oh my God! You would have thought that I was the one on break last week. No, I just can't talk.
There's a lot of good stuff, man. My Hero, Gachiakuta,
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw, yep. Just read that yesterday. Getting all caught up with you guys for tomorrow. Cannot wait because it feels like it's gonna be another international. I won't say the rest of the names, just so don't spoil people. But that arc, it feels like that
international arc.
Everybody, the target, same person, so many different people. Oh God. Yeah. Chainsaw Man movie, I've heard a lot of great things. Like, honestly, even more so than Demon Slayer. Like, I've been seeing no one say that they did not like it.
What I appreciate about the Chainsaw Man movie on the timeline, I'm seeing so many artists get inspired by the movie. I'm seeing like way more pieces than I've ever seen before. It was excellent.
That combo art earlier, though, that was actually pretty cool. With the chainsaw. I was like, oh, wow, that is true. Like, both have, firework bombs. Okay. That's good, though. They both going crazy. Love to see that.
All right, so if you guys are just joining us tonight, just as a reminder, Vonte was not here last week. He's going to read chapter 214. I'm going to read chapter 215. We'll bring him back in for his own reaction to chapter 215. So you guys get 3 reactions out of us tonight. We haven't had more than 2 in probably about 4 months, maybe. Like, we've been on the weekly grind for a minute here, but yeah, I'm excited for you to read this one, and I think it will be the perfect pairing of 214 and 215. It was a pretty nasty cliffhanger. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna put it in all you guys' faces when I finish. I'm like, yes, I get to read it right now.
I get another one.
All right, man. Chapter 214. Once again, my boy Twitchy. Let you guys know I wasn't here last week. Obviously, you probably didn't know if you were here last week, but if you are here right now and you are new here, hey, subscribe to your boys, like the stream, and check out our other videos and past streams as well. But chapter 214, feeling kind of fuzzy. All right, what's your name anyway? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to call you. Well, it's Momokarun. He's like, oh, well, you're the one that gave me this name. Yeah. I don't mean your nickname. What's your real name? Uh-oh. I wonder how this is gonna go. Don't make me use a nickname. I can't tell you my real name. What? Why not? Who does that? Just say it. You won't like it, Miss Ayase. I don't get you. Why would I dislike someone's name? Miss Ayase, you will dislike. You don't get to decide that. When did I ever dislike a name? You disliked it before. I don't remember that. Well, please, just believe what I'm telling you. What do you mean? Why Okudun? There must be a reason that's your nickname. Okay, since you're into that paranormal stuff, your name is now Okudun. You know what'd be pretty cool? It'll be cool to see if like Okudun, if he has those moments like with that flashback, if he thinks about the Momo of the past for like, you know, present concurrent moments with Momo, that make it more. I think that would add more to the amnesia plot. I know a lot of people are just like, whatever. I'm kind of over it too. I'm just like, whatever. Try to see where it goes. But I think it does add to that. It adds weight to it. And it makes you think that maybe we won't ever return back to that again. So the stakes could be there. Okay. Because I like the occult. Wow, you like the occult, huh? So far away. Even though we're so close, she feels so far away. Damn. Yep, and there were more moments. All that time we spent together is just gone. No matter how thoroughly I explain things, there's no getting it back. Logically, I get it, but I just can't accept that. You know, when a character says, I can't accept that, you know, man. You know, you get crazy. What kind of occult stuff do you like? Aliens? Oh, that kind, huh? You don't believe in them, do you? It's up to the individual to decide if they believe it or not, isn't it? It's not up to the individual. They exist. Show me one then. You've seen them already. Momola is one. Huh? Momola is an exchange student from India. You have an awful lot of confidence for someone with no memory. Then show me some proof. My kaiju suit is busted right now. It's with Mr. Peony getting fixed. She's looking at him like, you liar. Well, where's your proof, huh? I'll get it. Hurry up with it. Come on, please just wait a moment. After school, come to Mr. Peony's place with me, and then you'll understand. That is crazy. Like, that nickname, like, saying that is crazy. But this is so sudden. You want me to walk with you after school? I didn't mean it like that. It's about the proof. Huh? What? Is this why you came at me in such a weird way? No. There really are space aliens. Are you trying to use my amnesia as a means of seducing me through the occult? No, I'm not trying to seduce you at all. Space aliens are real. Gross. What a cheap move. Oh, I know. Sakata has an item from aliens. Let's go to the History and Culture Research Club. Don't try to change the subject. Pun intended. Miss Ayase, please remain calm and hear me out. Before you lost your memory, you and I, don't you dare. Yeah, smack him. We're in love. No, you weren't. Momo, stay away from this man. Don't go around planting false memories. I'm so sorry. It was a lie. This guy really is the pits. She's an idiot. She would have believed you, you know. Look here, we need to do something about your manners. Please calm down, Miss Ayase. Besides, how else should I talk to you? You were my slave. That's a lie. Stop. What? So the entire occult club is made of liars? How am I supposed to trust any of you? Injoji, what's happening with Miss Seiko? She was hurt pretty bad, so she's still hospitalized in Shimane. She's acting like she's fine, but apparently she's going to have another surgery and won't be released for 2 or 3 months yet. Oh yeah, some shit about to happen over there for sure. I figure Momo must be real worried too. We haven't been telling her much about what's been going on. Momo, do you have a second? Okay, Ira. Fire panel. Why you flexing on her like that? You ain't gotta do the signature pose. What? Can't you see it? She wasn't able to perceive the evil eye either. It seems she's lost her ability to sense the supernatural too. Are we done? I'd like to leave now. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Momo. Okudon, let's go. Sure. Hold on. You're not taking Takakuta with you. Takakuta? Uh-oh, no. Takakuta, let's have lunch together. I made bento boxes this morning. I'd love to know what you think of them. You wouldn't tell me your name because you said I wouldn't like it, but it's just an ordinary name. Were we really even friends? I'm sure this is definitely a topic people were discussing. Interesting. either she's just lying because she's like flustered and she doesn't want to show that, and she probably, that kind of thing, and then we'll see it in the next pages, or like treasured memories, or like crucial traits that she have is also not part of her. I don't know. That'd be interesting. Totally. Of course you were friends. You and Momokarun got on like gangbusters. What? He was much closer with me though, right? Yes, we were friends. We were, but what the? So that's how it was, huh? Okay, I think I get the picture. Something is seriously bothering me. What is this feeling? It's like I feel totally left out. I mean, what is this? Seriously, damn it, Miss Momo Ayase, let me hear all about your worries. So yeah, this is something that we definitely drew up on the playbook. Was I like this because I was like, how like she gonna run away to go to him? I wouldn't like that. So obviously, this is the alternative that makes the most sense. He seeks her out. Ooh, things are gonna get personal between him and Momokarun then too, which I like a lot.
And Count Saint Germain was already very familiar with Momokarun for some reason before they interacted the first time. Don't know why that is. There are quite a number of things that I want to talk about with this chapter, but I'll let you just kind of have the floor wherever you want to start, whatever you want to talk about.
Gachiakuta, that like, why is she not flustered by that? Like, it's just an ordinary name.
Good question. I thought it was because Ken didn't give his full name. I think Takakura is a pretty common last name, but I don't think Ken's a very common first name. That was my interpretation, at least. But I also question, like, did she forget her memories of the actor Ken Takakura? Was that an implanted memory? Did Momo lose her memories earlier in her life? Like, when she, had her original grandmother with what that Seiko looked like?
I mean, technically it's possible since, like, Gigi, like, she remembers Gigi, like, little, younger Gigi. So, it may be. I just expect her to be like Takakura, like Tenka, like Kent. Well, I mean, it could be any name, but in her own head. But I don't know. Maybe it's just it's just as simple as that. But what are some other things you wanted to talk about?
What did you make of how Momokarun acted this chapter? What are your thoughts?
Oh, all the lying and stuff. It's pretty consistent from what he was saying in the prior chapter of, like, don't seek me out, I'll seek you out. He's trying to ensure that, like, everything's just a blank, clean slate. Like, don't cheat it, basically. Like, don't tell the relationships that you have with certain people, because it'll be tough to tell somebody that, oh, this is your friend, this is your best friend, this is, and they don't remember them. So he's trying to make sure that she doesn't feel like how she feels right now. She feels so lonely.
Sure.
He wasn't trying to make her feel like that, but, like, try to, be as respectable as he possibly can to not trigger her, I guess.
Where I took a little bit of issue was he had resolved himself to state that out loud. I'm going to pursue you now, Momo. I'm going to be your friend. But on the same hand, ironically, yes, that was also a pun, he's just letting Ira be all touchy-feely with him. He's not pushing her away. He's not saying, like, no, you have the wrong interpretation, Momo. He's still, like, I get it. Momokarun,
I think that's a part of it.
Is a bit of a timid type of person, but to a certain extent, I just wish he would have put some distance between him and Ira, or continue the conversation directly with Momo, so that way there wasn't any miscommunication that was had at the end of that conversation. That's exactly what happened. It was a miscommunication, and she's like, oh, I see how it is. So, like, Momokarun, that's his girlfriend. That's the interpretation I had.
I feel like it's a part of what the whole lying to just make things kind of fuzzy for. That was a pun, actually. That wasn't a pun. I mean, that was not a pun. Because like, if he were to like get her off of him, and Momo already knows that Ira, for some reason, he's beefing with her, just cause like I don't know you. Why do you keep beefing with me? I think that would just add more to like, okay, well, why is he pushing her away? Why is he the one this is his responsibility? Why am I his responsibility? I think she could pick up on like a romance there.
Also, the out-of-pocket comments, like, Ira, you just called Momo your slave. Like, that's bad even for you.
That just reverted back to like square one Ira.
Like, did you get your memories wiped? Because that was how you were beforehand.
And Kenta too. I mean, I know Kenta's always like that, but it went right back to what he was like when we initially met him. How, like, dude, really? Like,
he was trying to use Momo's amnesia to seduce her. So he was the one that did exactly what she thought Okarun was doing.
Do you think that's what Sanjime is probably going to like build upon, like your friends, or like, you know?
Let's talk about that next, because I had a few thoughts. One, I think he might be like the snake in the Garden of Eden. He might say, Momo, you want your memories back? I know a way. Just follow me. I'm the leader of the occult club. I'm your trusted advisor, Sanjime.
What I do like from, like, like, I think a lot of us would, more or less, even though he is lying, we would more or less be in Okarun's shoes doing similar things. So, like, it would be hard to tell someone the truth, and then that person, like, what do they get out of that, right? Like, if the plan is for him to, you know, be the one to make things like start anew on his own behalf, because of his, you know, timidness of how he was outwardly before, I just feel like it'll be more dangerous to tell her the truth of everything, because then she feels like she has to have a responsibility as being all these people's friends, and if something happens to them, then it's her fault because she doesn't have power to protect them anymore. She knows that she used to, apparently, from, you know, everybody else telling her, and I think it'll just make her feel more burdened. So him lying makes her, you know, like, it keeps her more confused, but at least that's the biggest issue, versus her feeling like, I don't even have these attachments with these people, yet I'm also, in a way, responsible to keep them, you know, protected, because for some reason I am the center of everybody's, I'm the connector for everybody. So
also, her grandmother will be out of the picture for 2 to 3 months. That's crazy.
Oh man.
So either something is going to happen at the hospital, and or something's going to happen to her grandchild before she comes back into the picture.
Yep. Evil Momo foreshadowing. I wonder how that will be done though. Like, I just hope it's not forced. I hope it's like, you know, it has to be something really where it's like, oh, I can see why she completely flipped sides.
I like the idea of what Zachary is mentioning, but I will use a different descriptor. So instead of evil,
antagonist,
I will say adversarial. Yes. So she will be going against them, maybe even in combat. And one thing that I was really quite stressed out about was the fact that she can't sense the supernatural now. So what's happening with Reiko? If Reiko re-enters the scene now, Momo might be screwed.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I'm not really pressed or scared of Reiko right now. I feel like...
You don't think so?
I don't think she's going to be a problem for us anymore. Well, maybe like initially, like the next confrontation, but it's not going to stay like that, I don't think.
Okay.
Like, I feel like whenever a character is vulnerable, I feel like this is like a trope in series where a character is vulnerable. A lot of times, even their adversaries don't mess with them because they're like, oh, well, you know. Aside from like All For One, like dude, like All Might can't. Like, what are you doing, man? He's defenseless. What are you doing? But yeah, most of the time I would say.
Yeah, and I think the last thing was just the conversation around the group. Like, this is not what Momo needs right now. You're not being very good friends.
Honestly, none of them have. Like, even with Gigi, like he didn't tell anybody the situation until they saw it for themselves. Like
Ira, she's been bickering with her as if Momo was Momo, but you can't do that with someone that doesn't know who you are. You can't call someone your slave. Like, that's so out of pocket.
I don't know. Maybe Tatsu is just trying to like reestablish like these are children. They're in for a rude awakening. They don't know anything. Because they all have these like bad habits or like, and they all did it in this chapter alone. So I think Tatsu, he's kind of cooking. He's cooking a little bit.
My last point on this chapter was how it was set up as a joke initially, but how it's come back to bite us in the butt is Shrimp Mantis's name. Because I feel like she got some sort of lewd implication
that's what she was like,
of him saying that. And, Momokarun, that's where the naivete really comes in. He didn't really know not to say that in that manner. He should have said, you should come to Shrimp Mantis's house. Or just not what he said.
Yeah, Momola, she has a kaiju suit. Oh, actually, it's messed up right now. Oh, God.
But she didn't actually, deny it? So, I don't know. Maybe Momo should have believed that she did have a suit. It just wasn't there.
You know what I need? I need a Momola leader. She needs a leader fight. She needs to be the leader in something. Because everybody else has took the lead, she's been co-lead, but she's never really been the lead. It would be cool to see how she would react if everybody starts to fall apart for her not being from India.
Oh goodness.
Was her accent similar to India? That'd actually be pretty cool if that's why Tatsu did it like that. Because
we didn't hear her speak at the end of season 2, and guys, those reactions are coming in the next week or 2.
That'd be pretty cool. But I don't want to hold you guys any longer because I know you guys want to get into this next chapter. But yeah, so whenever you're ready, you can take it away.
Yeah, let me change my green screen. Oh no!
What the hell? You broke
this
the
is
fourth
so
wall.
unprofessional.
No. What is this? Is this the script? Is this the sketch?
I will now use my powers of editing. There you go. Chapter 215. All right, guys. So Vonte's gonna dip out for a sec. I am gonna blind react to the chapter pretty much fully. I know that there's this continuation of a conversation, but once I finish up, have a quick discussion with you guys, I will bring him back in for his reaction to the chapter. So again, thank you for you guys' patience. We know this is not quite the usual to starting a stream. Normally we just start off with the new chapter, but here we go. Chapter 215, a feeling of distance between them. Staring at her staring at him. Who are you? Outsiders shouldn't be hanging around the school. Very nice. Have you gone and forgotten me? I'm the advisor for the History and Culture Research Club. My name is Mr. Sanjime. Liar. I don't know you. Oh my goodness. This is actually flipped on its head. Even if you do not remember me, I know who you are. Whatevs. Allow me to give you this. What is that? A crime prevention whistle. If you're ever in any kind of trouble, please blow it. This thing has spiritual energy inside of it, I'm sure. Also, that's kind of a weird panel now, isn't it? At the bottom of page 3 to the right? There's just a random box there? Oh my god, it's behind her other text bubbles. This is weird. Though I'm not sure it will be of help to you. You're not? Well, if it prevents crime, I'll hold on to it. Thanks? Mr. Sanjime? He's always been here. He totally hasn't. Momo, you really have lost your memories, haven't you? Mr. Sanjime was here when we started. Oh, so if Momo got reset back to chapter 1 Momo, that's why she doesn't remember Sanjime, because she likely remembered all the teachers from her first day, which is quite the impressive feat, and everyone else has been memory manipulated in school. No way he was. I remember you, Miko, and Kei, but you forgot Okarun. Yeah, that's right. Poor Okarun. He's your boo. We may have been good friends, but I guess I haven't really sensed that. It seems like there are things I don't know about, too. I guess I feel a kind of alienation. Shut the hell up. Go on a date with them. Why? You may be a blockhead, but there's no need to be indecisive. Take action. That's all a blockhead can do. Who are you calling a blockhead? Let's go find your almost boo. The CEOs of Momokarun. Ooh, you are putting in extra work today. A mummy man? That's right. Apparently a mummy man all wrapped in bandages is hanging around. We figured we could all go and see. They've got her in arms. Oh wait, this is an actual sarcophagus. Oh my god, I cannot speak tonight, guys. I apologize. I told you I ain't going. Who the hell believed that load of crap? Mama says she wants to go too. Are your ears clogged? Land of discoveries. Blum 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 blum. Mummies. Ancient Egypt. Blum blum blum. Tokyo National Museum. Oh, you meant here. Holy moly, the mysteries of the ancient world now to be revealed? Isn't this kind of morbid? I wonder if there'll be anything tasty to eat. That's not why we're going to the mummy exhibit. Hot damn, is this thing for real? Of course it is. To think that something from 2500 BCE could still look like this in the present day. Bleh. Which way's the shops? Why'd they do this to them? The royalty at the time believed they needed their physical bodies in order to be resurrected in the afterlife. They tried to preserve the bodies via mummification. Before I go a step further in this chapter, I wonder if Momo will get the idea, because she is quite clever. I don't need to remind everyone about that. This is how she's going to get her memories back, or maybe her memories are already wrapped up inside of her. Incidentally, the word mummy comes from the Latin word mumia, which has the substance used in making mummies. Then, I wonder if anyone's ever come back to life after being mummified. I don't know, but there's a theory. They're just having a great conversation, and then Momokarun CEOs, they're just dipping out, smiling in the background. There's a theory that there are aliens from outer space that use human bodies because they can't survive on Earth without wearing one. Mummies are bodies they preserve when they return to space so they can be used again. Interesting. What the hell? That's ridiculous. You laugh, but even our current academic theories are just hypotheses, so technically they could be upended. I wasn't laughing. It's actually interesting. So you believe in aliens then? Heck no. I don't know if aliens exist or not, but you tell an entertaining story. Oh, he looks sad. Hey, wait, where'd those two get off to? I can't believe they just take off like that. Those jerkwads. This was their idea and they ditched us. Unbelievable. You don't have to walk any farther, Okarun. I can get home by myself. No, I'll see you off properly. You trying to come all the way to my house? Yikes. Please don't make it sound like that. I'm just worried about you. Stab. Actually, Okarun, do you love me? I totally love you. Wait. Please don't be a fake out, Tatsu. Please don't be a fake out. Oh, I want to turn the page, but I also don't. It's Schrodinger's page turn. Huh? You're able to just come out and say it like that? But Miss Ayase, you asked first, didn't you? Just because someone asked doesn't mean you should just say it. But I can, to you, Miss Ayase. After all, Miss Ayase, you probably like me too. What? You don't get to decide that. Why would I like you of all people? Ow, my heart is breaking. Miss Ayase, you've completely forgotten. I don't love you. Don't go getting the wrong idea. No, you love me. You totally do, Miss Ayase. Shut the hell up, you. I'm telling you, I don't love you. No, you only forgotten that you do. Only a crazy person would say something like that. Call me crazy then. Fine then, answer this. Why'd you tell that cute girl what your name is? She knew your name was Takakura. See, you're concerned. You have feelings for me. You make me sick. Oh no. Oh no. Huh? What's going on? It got dark all of a sudden. It's the unicycle of death alien. Fucking Serpoians and a weird mummy. Oh my god, it's actually a wrapped mummy. Okay, so the Serpoians were definitely the ones that were doing that, which makes sense because they were making clones out of everyone's body. Confession number 2, Electric Boogaloo. Well done, Sherman Cosmo. That was great. As Zachary said earlier in the stream, in the chat, we are so totally back. This did not go how I expected, and I wonder if Sanjime gave her that object, the whistle, that had spiritual energy in it, to try and spark either the return of Momo's powers, her memories, or both. Shout out to Miko and Muko, though. Came in clutch. If there's a clutch scale ranking, they are S tier. And now Momokarun has confessed twice. So on the scoreboard, it's 2-0. He's about to strike her out if he does it again. Ooh, I'm really interested in next chapter as well because of the fact that Momokarun, I'm guessing he has the Oni Club on him, and we're finally going to see that in combat because he has to protect Momo from all these Serpoians. So another great throwback, well, not great's a word, another purposeful throwback to early on in the series. Sherm, that is diabolical. Yeah, I think Momokarun, we were showcased in his fight with Hase that he has more individualized strength than we gave him credit for, and he might even have some nanotech on him at this point, just as an extra layer of protection, because I don't know if he's been able to unlock the Oni Club or not yet. But we are so back. I'm about to get Vonte back in here so you guys can get his reaction. And I already know what emoji I'm going to use. It's the mummy emoji, obviously. Is there not a mummy emoji? Oh, I am heartbroken. I mean, there's a sad-looking guy with a bandage over his head, but how did you not have a mummy emoji? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Well, sad. Oh, sad guy it is. he's gonna get the wrong impression, but it is what it is. Sanjime's doing his thing. I don't like it. Don't like that at all. Shout out to Steve Carell. Yeah, excellent chapter though. I'm so glad I didn't get spoiled on this one, like, at all. Like, I think I might have saw the unicycle page, but that was it. Oh, that is so cool. All right, guys, and just to give you a quick heads up, tomorrow we might do a Chainsaw Man stream, depending on the results of the poll that we have on our community page. We might actually just take a break, and you guys might get 2 Chainsaw Man videos. You might get the opening reaction and the ending reaction to the movie, and then we might get a Dandadan little special video here coming up this week, since I do have more time to record this week. So look forward to that. Excellent chapter, though. I couldn't find the emoji I was looking for. I don't know why it didn't show up, but
bandaged head, hurt, injured. Okay, so either he chops her in her neck.
Yep, that's what happened.
Seiko Hospital. So I'm thinking it's probably gonna be Seiko Hospital, but all right, chapter 215 is my turn. Like the stream, subscribe to your boys. Road to 2K subs. We're on our way there. Thank you guys for tagging along with us on this ride. All right. A feeling of distance between them. That's a chapter title. Interesting. Okay. Who are you? Outsiders shouldn't be hanging around the school. Very nice. Have you gone and forgotten me? I'm the advisor for the History and Culture Research Club. My name is Mr. Sanjime. Liar, I don't know you. Even if you do not remember me, I know who you are. I wonder if I feel like he's about to slip up and like do too much to the point where she'll be able to pick up that he's a bad guy based off of the fact that, like, because she doesn't have her memories and this guy is talking too much as if he knows that she forgot his memory. I think she's going to pick up on that part because, like, you're not my friends. Like, who are you? How do you know? She might want to even ask him, like, hey, there's this guy, if she even can. I don't know. But whatevs. Allow me to give you this. What is that? Is that a Kazuka knife or something? What is it? A crime prevention whistle. If you're ever in any kind of trouble, please blow it. Wow. And I feel like he's probably going to manipulate a lot of situations where she's going to end up doing that because of what's happening. But I don't know what. I don't know. Though I'm not sure it will be of help to you. You're not? Well, if it prevents crime, I'll hold on to it. Thanks. Mr. Sanjime. It's probably not a damn crime prevention whistle anyway. It's probably some shit that if she blows it, it then falls something, that goes to his advantage will happen. All right, Mr. Sanjime. He's always been here. He totally hasn't. Momo, you really have lost your memories, haven't you? Mr. Sanjime was here when he started. No way he was. I remember you, Miko, and Kei were Kai. But you forgot Okudun. Yeah, that's right. Poor Okudun. He's your boo. That's funny. But that's also, I think we finally got like real confirmation in terms of like, it's not that she doesn't remember stuff from like the past, let's say 10 years. She's actually forgetting just random things, even from like, because we were assuming that maybe she just knew them since since they were younger. But if she remembers them, not Okudun, doesn't remember Sanjime either. Does this have to do with like people with spiritual You know, like with that, like that aspect of it, or I don't know. But you forgot Okudon. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I read that. We may have been good friends, but I guess I haven't really sensed that. It feels like there are things I don't know about too. I guess I feel I feel a kind of alienation. Shut the hell up. Go on a date with him. Why? You may be a blockhead, but there's no need to be indecisive. Take action. That's all a blockhead can do. What are you calling a blockhead? Let's go find your almost boo. A mummy man? That's right. Apparently a mummy man all wrapped up in bandages is hanging around. We figured we could all go and see. And I forgot, was it Zachary? It was somebody in chat, I think a few weeks ago, that were saying like, what's up for our friends? Like they should be doing more to, fix the situation. And here they are doing they wing woman stuff. I told you I ain't going. Who the hell would believe that load of crap? Momo says she wants to go too. Are your ears clogged? Land of Discoveries. What does that say? I cannot read that. Jesus Christ. Nah, I can't. Nah. But mummies, ancient Egypt, yeah, all that jazz. Hieroglyphics, what's up? Coffins, what's up? Oh, you meant here. Imagine this is a damn, what was it called? Transmission system burial mound type. Wait a minute. It could be. Interesting. Holy moly, the mysteries of the ancient world now to be revealed. Isn't this kind of morbid? I wonder if there will be any tasty to eat. Anything tasty to eat. That's not why we're going to the mummy exhibit. Okay. Hot damn, is this thing for real? Of course it is. To think that something from 2500 BCE could still look like this in the present day. Which way are the shops? Why they do this to them? The royalty at the time believed that they needed their physical bodies in order to be resurrected in the afterlife. They tried to preserve the bodies via mummification. Incidentally, the word mummy comes from the Latin word mumia, which was a substance used in making mummies. Then I wonder if anyone's ever come back to life after being mummified. I'm about to say, is this where we're going with this? I don't know, but there's a theory that there are aliens from outer space that use human bodies. Because they can't survive on Earth without wearing one, mummies are bodies they preserve when they return to space so they can be used again. So, obviously a vessel. What the hell? That's ridiculous. You laugh, but even our current academic theories are just hypotheses. So technically they could be appended. I wasn't laughing. It was actually interesting. So you believe in aliens then? Heck no. I don't know if aliens exist or not, but you tell an entertaining story. Hey, wait, where did those two go? I was looking at them in the background the whole time. Get off to. I can't believe they just take off like that. Souls Gym. Where are we at? Kamigoishi Station. Those jerkwads. This was their idea and they dished us. Unbelievable. You don't have to walk any farther, Okudon. I can get home by myself. No, I'll see you off properly. You're trying to come all the way to my house? Yikes. Please don't make it sound like that. Yeah. Stab. I'm just worried about you. Actually, Okudon, do you love me? Ooh, I totally love you. Whoa. I mean, like, yeah, but interesting. And then yeah, she got the bubbles. Huh? You're able to just come out and say it like that? But Miss Ayase, you asked first, didn't you? Just because someone asked doesn't mean you should say it. Just say it. But I can to you, Miss Ayase. Oh, this is I don't think this is going to end well for them, man. Stuff that we're saying a few weeks ago about how like the different pairings and just where people will be in the end. I don't like this because his whole thing, right? He was having such a hard time with his confession. He finally confessed to her after all that time, and now he can do it easily right now after she asked. But like, this is gonna be a long journey, man. a long journey, because he just outwardly just said that. Her reaction was good though for us audience, like that's great, but still, there's gonna be a work in progress for a long time with this. After all, Mr. Yase, you probably like me too. What? Hey, he said, I was saying a lot of lies earlier. You know what? I'm gonna tell the truth, absolute truth, right now. You don't get to decide that. Why would I? Like you of all people? Ow, my heart is breaking. Mr. Yase, you've completely forgotten. I don't love you. Don't go getting the wrong idea. No, you love me. You totally do. Okay, now you're tripping. You're tripping even more now. Shut the hell up, you. I'm telling you, I don't love you. No, you only forgotten that you do. Only a crazy person would say something like that. Call me crazy then. Fine, then answer this. Why'd you tell that cute girl what your name is? She knew your name was Takukuta. See, you're concerned. You have feelings for me. You make me sick. Uh-oh. What's going on? A little shadowy. Huh? What's going on? It got dark all of a sudden. Is it the mummy? I see wrappings all over him. What the hell? What in the... Oh, I love this shot, though. You know I was going to say that. I love the angle. Those angles... You know I love that. But what the hell? The Serpoians with a bandaged, mummified person on a bike. I would say Rokudo, but no, because, he's not in great faith with his people right now. Interesting. Okay. Transmission systems is definitely coming up soon, though. I think that was just a whole foreshadow for that whole burial mound type stuff.
And bear with me, guys. I had to temporarily charge my headphones, so my head looks a lot smaller than it normally is. Pause. But yeah, I thought this was an excellent chapter. A lot of things I think to talk about here.
Check Twitter. Gotcha, sure.
Crime prevention whistle. I think it was Sherm and Zachary that had a joint thought that she will blow the whistle and Count Saint Germain will come to their rescue, hence becoming their friend.
Yeah. That's exactly, like, it seemed like he's going to manipulate a situation for when she has to do that. I find it interesting though, right? Let's see. Let me go back real quick to that. Just trying to look at the wording there. Crime prevention whistle. I find that interesting because remember, Momo, her whole thing is that like it's always some weird shit whenever aliens or yokai are after. It's always like very weird, morbid, seductive, like all that. So I find it interesting that he gave her that crime prevention whistle, which means that I feel like, and I said this before, Tatsu, you don't have to keep doing this, but he's going to do it again. She's going to end up getting like captured or something like that in a weird, because crime prevention, that's basically like saying that,
And I really hope he doesn't go down that road again, but it's looking with the Serpo,
especially with a Momo that doesn't have her memories. Yeah, he for some reason, I don't know what it is, he likes having Momo be like very vulnerable. But I think he likes to do that because he also likes the come up, the reward that you get in the end when she flips the script. I guess that's just like his thing. I don't want to say it like that though, to make it sound weird, but
no, I get what you mean. Especially since all the Serpoians are coming back. Like, we know what happened last time, that they tried to get her power.
Exactly. Okay, Tonkarotan. What is that? It's an urban legend.
That's actually incredible. The fact that Tatsu put that in.
Biking the mummy, huh?
And I thought it was a unicycle when that guy was driving in.
Let me guess. Let's see. Oh, it's cursed, huh? Oh, okay. Interesting. What do you think about that whole? Go ahead.
He just asked if now's the time that Turbo Granny comes back and saves the day. I think, especially with the second confession of Momokarun, we're gonna have some more time until Turbo Granny comes back. It's gonna be another 20 to 50 chapters, in my opinion.
What you think about the Land of Mysteries? What do you think about that? The whole mummy thing. Do you think that was a foreshadow for something, or well, besides the mummy on the bike, do you think there's more to that?
Where my mind went with that,
Talk about the aliens.
You know how clever Momo is at times in combat? I was asking myself, like, what happens if she uses that story as an analogy for her own powers or her own memories? So she needs to unwrap the mummified memories.
Yeah. Now, do you think her powers are going to manifest differently? Like, not the same with the arms?
Yep.
What do you think? Feet or something different? Like core or...
I think it'll actually be legs this time.
Legs?
Yeah.
I said legs. A god alien. I mean, that's a great point. I see why you highlighted that, because with the whole mummy thing, that, like, you know, worshiping, preserving the body for them, and the whole return thing. I mean, I find it interesting though. Okudon was talking about aliens doing that too. That's really interesting because of them to get into a vessel so they can survive here on Earth.
Wait, I have legs? Yes, Deku. Yes, Momo, you have legs. And plus, she's already really efficient with the kicks, so it's just going to be a natural extension of her.
Wait, maybe I'm forgetting something. Is it like a universally known thing in the series where aliens can't survive on Earth for a certain amount of time? Or is he just saying, like, specifically
the gravity
idea,
differences?
The gravity? Right. Okay. That's
because the reason why humans are so durable is because they've been living in these gravity situations.
Right.
And I think because of that, the flesh and blood bodies of the aliens, I don't think they can stand up to it without a spacesuit. Or in this chapter, possibly a human flesh suit.
I think we already thought this, but do you think that kind of already just by default confirms that Sanjime probably is from Earth?
Could he not be an alien in a human body?
Or that. Or a hybrid. Or
I think it can go either way. There's 7 different things. Like, I don't think this chapter moves the needle either way for Sanjime. But this was an interesting...
connected to him with the mummy thing. Like, he could have done that. You know? And, like, Turbo Granny knew about, like, Old Geezer, right? Like, Old Geezer, he did this ritual. He came back, and he was younger, like, pseudo-immortal or whatever he is. Because we really don't know. We really don't know. we don't know
anything about this series.
Like, we don't know about
Momo. We don't know about Reiko. We don't know about Seiko.
Poor Seiko. 3 months.
Now, this could surely be aluminum foil hat, but go back to page 3 and then look at page 4.
Yeah, Count Saint Germain. I did some research on that. He definitely is inspired by that one. Which that one was supposedly like a vampire type. You said 3. You said 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
The whistle. Okay.
Isn't it kind of a strange design choice for Tatsu to put in those random squares in the background? Like, the panel that really had me questioning this was like the
what's funny?
Bottom right of page 3. Like, what is that? Why is that there? Why is that not just white space?
That's a good point. It's always hard to tell with stuff like that because you don't know if it's just like some kind of, the author's just doing something, or it's like Because if you see it for just once, like, oh, this is the first time I've ever seen something like that. It's like, oh, is this some new thing, or is it just, whatever, some random? What are you thinking?
I was thinking one of two things. So Occam's razor, I think maybe he meant to put something else in there, maybe like the windows. So, on page 4, you see 2 of those squares behind Momo. And then,
that's what I was thinking originally.
I'm thinking like maybe it's a window, but then like why are you drawing the window like that? I don't know. It could just be
he could have made it
this
bigger.
Is what made it through to the final cut, and he'll fix it in the volume release. Or I was thinking, is this like you know how video games have like paywalls behind them? Like you haven't unlocked this yet. Is that like another piece of dialogue or a thought that Momo would have had if she had her memories? But because she didn't have her memories, she said something or she thought something that she didn't actually say because she didn't have the text option unlocked yet.
It would be interesting if that was Momo's boyfriend. That's the kid on the bike. That connection would be pretty interesting.
Kid on the bike. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So the mummy on the bike is from like what the urban legend said. It said like some guy got a cursed bike. Some kid got a cursed bike. That'd be interesting.
Did have like a motorcycle jacket on.
We ain't asked this. What the hell happened to her friends?
Oh, they're gone. They're
I don't know. I feel like the fact that they pointed that out, I don't know. I don't trust that. Like,
what do you mean?
I know that's what they do. They leave the situation to keep them by themselves, but I don't know. I'm scared for them. Still,
I think they're fine because I still don't think that they can. I don't think they can observe the occult.
No, but that's why I'm scared because they,
well, I think that's the only thing saving them at the moment because they can't see the occult.
I don't know, Sanjime. I just don't trust him because he's trying to get Momo on his side, and I feel like he'll do anything to manipulate the situation.
I don't know if this will fit on screen, so I'm gonna sit up. Cosmo, you'd be doing your homework, man. I gotta show Vonte that comment you left on My Hero because I'm definitely gonna feature that. But yeah, it was a great comment.
Yu-Gi-Oh! That'd be pretty cool. Yu-Gi-Oh! Egyptian.
Okay, so one thing that I thought differently in the chapter. Let's go back to page 5.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, I forgot about that. I think I know what you're talking about.
I know I heard you say what you thought of the situation. Do you want me to just outright tell you what I thought, or do you want to just read that again?
Go ahead.
I was thinking she got reset back to, let's just call it school day 1. And school day 1, if you remember, Sanjime was not there yet. So that's the reason why Momo's like, no, he's a stranger. He shouldn't be at the school. Because Sanjime reset everyone's memories from, let's just say, day 100 that he came into the school. But because her memory has been reset to day 1, she is before that particular mind wipe.
Also, Zachary, I have the art actually has been strange. Like what you pointed out, Twitchy, and just in general, I feel like some stuff just looks unfinished and like very like it's like a lot of gray. Like even with the characters, like you don't see their face on that panel on that page on 5 in the back. I don't think he does that too often, where he doesn't like.
Good point. Good point.
And he did it another recently too on another prior chapter.
Well, for chapter 213, the last one that you read 2 weeks ago, remember, it was just Momokarun walking through the school. There wasn't a lot there for that chapter. And again, mangakas, they have these up and downs. Like, he's been the most consistent
he's been the most
illustrator
absolutely,
for
man.
200 chapters. So I'm okay with it as long as it's not a sign of something worse.
Mummies, man. Interesting. Yeah, that's gonna come back. Like spirals, mummies, like this series. I can't wait for Tatsu. He's gonna drop a panel that's gonna be like all the conspiracies that we've heard on Earth, like, or at least in our country specifically out here. He's gonna do something like that.
Remember those stupid?
The memes
I'll even call them like a 1990.
Mural.
Yeah, it's like, this is my series. It has like the Illuminati, upside down pyramid,
the aliens, and fucking demonic stuff there. It's just.
He's gonna drop a chapter panel like that. I hope it's a double spread. Just the most insane thing you've ever seen before.
Count Saint Germain, what the hell are you doing, and why are you doing it? Like it's. Can someone tell us anything? Well, with Seiko out of commission, I do expect another person or group of people to come in that will give us, like, maybe the people that she sent Momo to and Shimane. I think the priest and the whatever that I don't know, overseer, guardian that she had there when she woke up. I think maybe they'll fill in for Seiko if she is going to be out for the count for a while.
Have not read Ichi the Witch yet. I have a internal rule now with Shonen Jump. If it's not at least 100, and I'll even bump it up, like 150 chapters, I'm not touching it. They just get canceled too often.
Yeah.
I'm not about to waste my time, get invested in something only for it to get canceled.
Gotta have a good shelf life. Oh, what did you think about Okunon in this chapter then? Like, with him?
I loved it.
You liked
me.
You loved me.
So like, I think he was being honest with himself, where, as in the last couple chapters, why I was so frustrated with him is because he wasn't being honest with himself. He even went on to say, after all, I think you probably like me too. Because of, these signals that she's giving him, the way that she held his hand when she was coming home from work. That was the one thing that I remember vividly from that arc in season 2.
How do I feel about this? On one hand, I like it because it's realistic. Because of, he's not that stupid to real like even in real life, right? Kids, anybody, teens or whatever, whenever they're like each other and they don't want to show the other person that they do, they still know. So I like the fact that he realized, well, realistically, he probably did. I just kind of wish that before her memories got it's just a little frustrating from her side, because do you find it kind of a little strange that, for one, she wasn't able to answer him back then and confess her love, and then here, obviously, she's not able to now because she doesn't have the memories or any feelings for him. It feels a little uncomfortable because it makes me think that they might not end up being together. It feels so one-sided. It feels so strong on Okudon's side that I don't think he's going to get what he wants. And it might be too late. Once she feels that way, it might be too late. I feel that's what Tatsu is kind of setting up here.
Do you think that Momo getting her powers back will necessarily also be in tandem with her getting her memories back? Or do you think it will be one or the other?
I think it's going to be the same thing, same time. I feel like a part of that whole aura and all that is it almost it has memory and it has everything that it touched. It still holds that whenever that can come back. It's dormant inside of her.
Okay.
Like a volcano. It's it still has the contents in there. It's a volcano. It's not.
You could say
active.
It's been mummified.
Yeah. Yes. Go on a date with Zuma before she gets to Okudon. Really? You think Zuma? It's not.
I think that was kind of shut off this because she
I don't know, man. I think he might be
You
her
don't?
type only because he's the most close to like her first boyfriend, like just the bad boy type look, vibe, aesthetic. I feel like she might.
What I
There's a
think will
possibility.
save the situation is Momo's sixth sense. When she said, I think 2 chapters ago, she felt a sort of relief when she saw Okarun. She's not going to get that sixth sense feeling towards anybody else. I don't feel that she felt that way for Gigi.
That's interesting.
Think she would not feel that same way for Zuma.
Really?
Like, she might feel
there's a way
familiar
that could happen,
with them, but I don't think that she would feel that same, like, sixth sense type of feeling. I can't really explain it because she can't really explain it.
Yeah.
But
I think maybe it's a possibility. I mean, because they both, after all, they both were affected by the game. So, I don't know. Maybe. I doubt it just because I don't think Tatsu needs to do it. But, yeah, it could be something. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't think they're not going to get together for a long time. If that's like, it's either
which
they never will or
fine.
it's going to be
that means
way
it's
later.
going to be a long series.
Yes.
I am okay with this.
Yes. Because it's very one-sided. I feel like that is kind of strange how one-sided it is. When we know that both of them feel the same way about each other, but one of them is the one who's able to confess twice now, and she wasn't able to, and now she can't because she doesn't have that feeling anymore. So
I just noticed those squares on page 7. Guys, am I tripping? Have you seen those squares anywhere else?
It could be. I don't know, man. I really don't know.
I just don't remember seeing those texture squares before.
I think Tatsu just really likes drawing shapes, and he's just doing something new now.
Just in the background.
Like, what do you think that represents? Like, the bubbles is one thing, the stars are another thing, the broken glass debris is another thing. The square is like
I think it's to give the viewer something to look at. So, in like modern art where you can draw depth by making sure you have 2 points along a line and then you have 2 other points along a similar line. It's a way to give distance to a 2D panel.
I'm not gonna lie, Cosmo, you're great at analyzing. Every time I see your message, I'm like, you're really good at analyzing.
Oh yeah, I will share that
articulating that
comment that he put. I'm assuming
I agree,
you're male, Cosmo, but just let me know if that's not true.
Or lazy. Wait. Yeah, I don't know where this series goes, but I ain't gonna lie, Tatsu, speed it up. Speed it up. We've been feeling the same way for like
this chapter moved things in the right direction. This was finally as much content as I wanted. It still had the emotional moments between the two of them, and then we're getting back into the craziness.
Blow the whistle.
I'll ask you this, Vonte. How do you feel about the overall plot? Do you feel that should be given more focus?
Absolutely.
Because it's been very monster of the week type of storytelling up until this point, besides Space Globalist, which both of us, that's still our favorite arc because of the fact it was streamlined.
It's a very character-driven story right now, or really it's always been. Like, our plot was getting his ball back. Like, that means this is absolutely was a character, driven story.
Sure.
Which I like a lot. Like, I don't mind. A plot can be not bad. It can be decent, meh. But if I like the characters, they can carry it for me. I mean, look at Denji, for example, right? Like, his goals, like, that's just okay. Like, they ain't nothing compared to other goals. However, him as a character, all that, it makes his goal even bigger than, like, let me think of a series. Like, what's a series that you think has like a very grandiose goal, but the plot in the series itself is just kind of like meh. I don't want to throw shade, but I'm trying to like.
It's gonna sound like shade, but I feel an accurate description of that question would be Naruto.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
Oh,
I was gonna say
what were
like
you gonna
Black
say?
Clover. I just didn't want to like throw shots at the Black. I didn't want to throw more salt on the wound for Black Clover fans. But like, you know, being the Magic King, the Wizard King, like yeah, that's a big goal. But like for Denji, I care more about his very minuscule goal compared to Asa's now because of what the characters. Like I care about. Well, I mean, I like Black Clover characters too, but at the same time, it plateaued for me. So I they couldn't get any better than what they were. But like for Chainsaw, for Denji and the rest of the cast here, I feel they could keep on, just going higher and higher. So, that's how I kind of feel. JJK can't think of what the plot was. I mean, it's really the same as like Chainsaw, honestly. It's just like, okay, there's the fingers. Okay, exercise them once or whatever. Okay, we'll see how that happens, and then other stuff happens in between. So, but I agree. Dandadan doesn't really have a like. What is the plot? Like, if someone were to ask me, what is the plot?
There is not one. That's the issue.
Yeah,
we're following the lives of these characters in this chaotic world. Some as they get powers, some as they lose powers, and
like look at the synopsis.
We're in the type of situation to where the characters are having things done to them rather than them doing things.
Were we looking more forward to Momo and Okarun kissing, or the reveal of the Dandadan? I mean, the Dandadan only because Momo and Okarun kissing. I feel like it's going to happen before we like. At this point, I feel like Okarun might end up doing it to her. I think he's being overly like. That's why I said what I said like a few minutes ago. I don't think it's gonna push him away even more.
At first, I wasn't liking where you were going with that, and now that face I made, that stink face, I was like, I wouldn't like that, especially if it's too soon. He needs to be careful because if he oversteps, he might lose her forever.
Yep. I think that's what because he kept going back and forth for her here, saying like, "Yeah, you do." Like, why would you do that? I felt kind of weird about that. Like, I get what he was doing, but he was doing it way too much.
But he wasn't making eye contact. So whenever he has made eye contact with her, especially in these last few chapters, he's been very vulnerable. So this could be him puffing out his chest and talking like a quintessential man for the first time in a while.
The plot is driven by the hunt for the Dandadan. I wouldn't say that. I think that's the antagonist's goal.
Our characters don't even know what it is.
Yeah. Look, literally the synopsis of this, it says, when a boy into UFOs collides with a girl into ghosts, the universe will never be the same. That's literally what that's
not a plot. That's
it. That's just a description, and that's kind of it. The plot is, I'll say the romance. I'll give that. For now, I'll say that is the plot.
Okay.
If you were to ask me, but otherwise, there really is no real plot.
I want to go back to an important point, I feel, of page 14, in that Momo asked Okarun outright, "Do you love me?"
Mm-hmm.
We don't see her face until after his confession. What do you think she was looking like when she asked that?
I mean, probably she was probably like looking down at the ground, kind of like, fumbling with her thumbs, kind of blushing a little bit. I think kind of, and a little sad too. Because
the reason why I wanted to point that out is I feel like it is also related to the sixth sense, or that sense of relief that she feels towards Okarun. It's just a natural question. Well, actually, Okarun, do you love me? She was very combative before then.
This is really part 2 of the series. I think this might be a 3-parter series at the very least, in terms of like getting Okarun's ball, their romance not being able to work because of that, and then now with her with the memory thing, the love not being able, to proceed because of that. And then the part 3 where, we get in the up to like chapter 600, Come on, please, 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 please. 500 plus.
I don't want to ruin it, so I will knock on wood. But imagine this chapter or this series goes the distance. Imagine it goes 800 chapters. Oh my god, I would be over the moon.
I will say this though, because we're talking about the plot and all this stuff, and what Zachary said a few minutes ago, he was saying like, it could be like One Piece where there's like different things going on. It has to have a lot of that. I don't think a series, in my opinion, I don't think a series can go that far where there's not a lot of motivations or goals that are known from characters. I feel like that's kind of a drag to get through if there's only very few character goals. Like right now, right? How many character goals do you think there are? Not motivations, but goals. Or how many characters do you think has a goal?
Count
that
Saint
we know
Germain, that's the obvious one.
Mm-hmm.
Turbo Granny, she has a goal. She wants to defeat Count Saint Germain. She wants to get revenge. She does now.
Yeah.
Momokarun, like he wants to be with Momo. And I know you asked for a goal, but I think that's where his head's at at the moment.
For sure.
So that's 3.
The Serpos, yeah, that technically is one.
I mean, I guess, but
kids are just exactly like I think for One Piece, right? You could probably name 10 different things. Some will have they're connected with others, but you could probably name about 10 different things that people are the audience are here for. I mean, technically speaking, all the Straw Hats goals, even though we've said it too, that this cast right now, they've been better than the Straw Hats post time skip. They do have their goals though at the end of the day, even though it's like whatever. I don't care about half of it no more, but there's that. You have the One Piece, you have Emu and their plan, ancient weapons. You have people, a lot of characters will want something to do with ancient weapons like Pluton and such. You have Zoro, greatest swordsman, obviously as part of Straw Hats. There's a lot of goals there. You have stuff like Kuzan, what does he want? Really all the admirals, what do they want? But for this series, there's only like 4 characters that that we kind of know have goals. But I think the series, if it can be a long series, I think there needs to be more for the audience to look forward to.
I agree. I think it will be expanded upon when the characters in universe have more information. 1, they're still in high school. 2, some of these people, they just got their powers like a week ago. Ira and Gigi just got their powers like last semester. So they've had it for a very small amount of time. And wherever she's affiliated with, who she's affiliated with, I do feel like a government agency a la CIA, like Zachary says.
We need that Men in Black CIA. Yeah, that's absolutely going to be in here for sure. If that's not, I'll be like, whoa, Tatsu, what the hell were you smoking? Do you think it was like a really hard plot, like a really hard thing to manage or something? I hope he does. Yeah, the characters they don't know, and it's
exactly sure.
But it's hard to like. I mean, what does that mean though? Like, and a lot of series characters don't know anything, but they have a goal that helps them be in the know, if that makes sense.
I think the problem is we are in the same boat as these characters in terms of we don't know so much about this universe that we don't know what we should know in terms of our motivations. Again, these kids are just going to school. Momo has memory issues, and they're trying to treat it like it's a normal Tuesday for her return.
U.S. trip, we need that, absolutely. We need to see what the USA is doing. Go to Area 51. Let's go.
Imagine it's just an entire civilization of aliens just living as Americans.
Bruh.
maybe
Like,
Japan is the only country in the world that has humans left in it. That'd be a twist.
I'm not gonna lie. Remember when I said that that Count Saint Germain Sanjime kind of resembles Momo and Seiko?
A little bit.
Like, go back to page 2. Like, even the hair cross, their face, the way their facial expression, their hair, everything is very similar. The crossing of the hair in the middle, like the facial structure, like literally, it's the same face shape. Like they have that circular, but like, you know,
his eyelashes are also pronounced. You don't typically see that from males in manga.
Huh. You know something else I thought about? Because I said that Turbo Granny comes off as like a apprentice, little sister, something like that, like underling, someone younger than Count Saint Germain, like a junior.
Okay.
Let's say if Momo has like a goddess in her body, what if that's what Count Saint Germain is looking for, like a lover or somebody in the past that he's, you know, something like that.
So, a spirit of the former lover of Count Saint Germain is within the body of Momo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Or just somebody in a relation. Like a daughter that died or something, but I don't know. On some like in Black Clover, speaking of the Black Clover again, with the elves, something like that. Yeah, that's true. But I just find it's just one of those things where we're 200 plus chapters in. If this is supposed to be a long series, I think you have to have like at least 5 characters with clear motivations and goals. Otherwise, I feel like I would, like, if it's just Count Saint Germain, Momo, Okurun, pretty much in Turbo Granny, like there's not too much to look forward to, because otherwise right now we don't know what we're looking forward to, right? So it'll be weird to feel like that for a long time, and it just feels a little stagnant for me if that's the case. And we talk about plot twists, like, is there really such thing as a plot twist in the series, or was there more of a plot revelation, more so?
That's a good point.
Yeah, I think the group is going to be disbanded. I just wonder how will Tatsu do it? Like, I just don't want it to feel forced. It has to be organic. Like, are they physically split, or do something happen would make them not like each other anymore?
What I'm starting to feel is the necessity for a time skip. It doesn't have to be a big one.
Yeah.
But, you know, even if it's to where Seiko is coming back from the hospital, like what happened those 3 months?
Yeah.
Imagine the next chapter, it starts off 3 months later when she's getting out of the hospital. Like, we don't even get to see what was resolved here. Momo and Okurun have been missing for 3 months. But I will say the silver lining of the Serpoians coming back is I think they will quickly realize Momo doesn't have access to her powers. Will they still want her if her powers are locked away?
Probably still, just because they're like, well, you know, like, what if it's dormant? What if just because to study her, see if they can figure out something? I'm not saying that I would, but like if I was an alien, like, you know, I'm like, well, this girl, she has some fucking higher dimensional power. I mean, she doesn't have it now, but like,
we'll do some experiments.
This is the best chance that we have. We can capture her. She can't defend herself, so I mean, you you know.
Is this the same city that our favorite police officer, Bega, is from? Or is this a different one? Imagine the buddy cop movie of Bega and Orochimaru come back.
Blows the whistle. Sanjime doesn't come, but it's actually the police officer. He answers first because that's what he does. He does the job better than him.
Then we bring Zuma back. We still don't know what's happening with Zuma and Daiki.
Yeah. And yeah, with Seiko out of commission.
Been 5 years already? Yeah.
I don't know. I still feel like the friends would have to be bonded together because, I mean, you guys got to fight with. Like, you have to fight to protect. I just don't know how Tatsu split them up. Like, physically, yes. He can, like, you know, somebody off planet like Momola, Momokarun, or Momo. But, like, the rest of the friend group, I don't know why they would split.
We still have Benga coming in from outer space. Reiko's roaming around, doing her thing. And Enra is still out there. Has a bone to pick with Gigi and Evil Eye.
Kito family on the moon.
On the chessboard. Exactly. The Kito family's on the moon.
That's literally One Piece. Like, that's One Piece. I can see a Kito. Hey, Tatsu, do a Kito family cover story real quick. You know? On the moon.
Let me guess. Your first name of your son is Enaru. I know what you are, Tatsu. I know what you are, Tatsu.
If I read that and I see that, and you won't see me return. You just have to end stream. Like, oh, I guess he's not coming back.
I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of a hard name.
Group of split between team. Yeah, I do think so. I just hope it's not forced and like cheap. Like the split needs to be like, okay, I see why. I see why that happened. I can understand that, but I feel like I'm going to get mad at characters, man. I think I'm going to start getting mad at some characters.
I was already mad at characters last chapter. I was like, I can't believe you're doing this to Momo.
Yeah. And honestly, for a minute now, like, Gigi's been not a little, but even with the Zuma stuff, like, he's, you know, like, I think it's weird because it feels out of character almost. Because, like, these kids are so cool. They're good kids. So whenever... I just call it bad habits because they're kids.
I think it's more so they don't really know how to interact or to treat Momo now that she doesn't have her memories. When you've interacted with this person, when you've become really close with them, in case of Gigi, he's in love with her. How do you treat them differently?
How's that going to work? Like, first you got Momokarun saying that, now he's
imagine Gigi finally works up the courage to confess to Momo, and she's like, "You too?" And he's like, "What do you mean, you too?"
Do you think that's where the rift starts because of I don't know. Like, nah, it can't be that. At the
end of the day, if we think that Momo and Momokarun will get together, and I do still think that at this point, what that means is there will be heartbreak for Ira, heartbreak for Gigi. It's gotta happen before they get together. You can't off-screen that, Tatsu. Yeah, we just got a lot of moving parts at the moment.
We don't know where we're at.
I don't really know what's up, but this got us back on track. I feel like this was an excellent chapter to get us on the right pathway.
Yeah.
Some great lore, some good characterization. I love the plot reveals of, well, maybe that whistle will be important, maybe it won't. Momo doesn't remember Sanjime. She is adamant about that. And then the Serpoian's coming back with this mummy on a unicycle.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think, is there another series that I felt like there didn't need to be a rift between the cast because the characters were so, like, good to each other? Like, I just don't think it would even make sense for the characters to split up in this series. I just don't think so. They have to be forced to split up. Like, you know, like in One Piece, you know what happened to Sabaody. Like that was one way to do that. I don't know, man.
That's a good example, Zachary. When Sanji went the whole cake.
All I just look at, for some reason, Gigi is like, when you said Sanji, Gigi just popped up in my life.
He's giving me the same vibes, unfortunately.
Best Halloween candy, Kit Kats. Yes, Kit Kats are really good.
Twix for me,
bro. That was my
guys.
favorite. That's my
We
favorite chocolate.
share the same brain.
I don't think we knew that.
It's crazy. I've never said that before.
Nope.
With Vonte.
Twix is my favorite chocolate. Yep.
Same. It's spooky season.
For fruit stuff, I always like Skittles. I don't know, just like Skittles. It's so accessible, not messy, simple.
Here's where the brain divergence happens. I can't stand any
Skittles?
Sort of like
Really?
fruit snacks or anything like that.
Okay, I understand that. But if you did, though, you would like
nothing.
Skittles, right? No.
I like the orange Skittles, let's be honest. I think it's getting there, Zachary. I don't know. I feel like Dandadan has to have a major plot reveal that tells us where the guardrails are.
For the manga,
we know that obviously the anime is way behind where the manga is because this didn't get picked up for a while. And I love what Science Star was doing with the anime.
Cool, man. It could get mainstream.
I just don't think it's there yet. I think
the manga won't, but the anime might.
Space Globalist arc takes off. I think that's when it'll really start to be
Netflix,
mainstream. But
everybody has Netflix, easy access, perfect promo. Studios, Science Sorrow doing a great job. I think it could. Well, I'm not gonna say mainstream is like
JJK. My Hero.
I think we overuse mainstream a lot. Mainstream means like it is like you have top rated episodes, like a lot. Everybody knows of you for the most part. It can though. It can. The vibe of Dandadan is very pop culture. Pop culture, conspiracy theories. It has what it needs to get there, but Tatsu, you gotta lock in. You're a candy corn enjoyer, Sherm. When I was younger, I used to like it, and then I tried it again. I said, "This is horrible."
I can't stand candy corn.
The texture of it's too sugar. No. I'm a texture person. Like, if the texture of something is not good, I won't. No, can't do it. Fall 2026. I mean, if they're going 12 again, yeah.
No,
probably.
They need to do 25, and it needs to be coming out in 2027.
They need to. They need to do it like that. Sure, I'm sorry, Sure. Oh, no, try another one. Let's try it.
What's your second favorite? Third, fourth?
It says the circus peanuts. You know those the candy. It's like a marshmallow peanut candy.
Marshmallow peanut.
Some people probably know what I'm talking about.
Is that a West Coast thing? I don't know about that.
Maybe it might be. Peanut butter M&Ms. Okay, yeah, you good. Solid.
Good choice.
You're good. You're good. You're safe.
Unbanned.
You redeemed yourself. Was Sherm actually really redeemable in this story? Yes, he was redeemable. I think he redeemed himself.
He was a villain that we cared about in the very end. The great candy corn enjoyer.
Bruh. This mummy thing, though, I'm still on that. They talk about the burial mounds. Rokudu talked about that. This will come back. Not just a mummy bike thing. It's going to come back fully.
Here's a thought. Is that stupid alien that was leading the Cur that took over the Serpoians?
Wait,
because going back to page
11. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
You know, and then we have this big old bobblehead Funko Pop looking dude. Like, his head is even bigger than the Serpoians. Pause.
And in the way that he's shaped is crazy too. That's actually
I know. So it's like,
oh no. There's like so much foreshadowing in the series where it's like you don't even know what the hell is even really foreshadowed, if that makes sense. Like with One Piece, you can pick up on foreshadowing and like, okay, this might be something. But in Dandadan, it's like
it could be something. It could never be touched again.
Like, it could just be the mummy bike thing, but maybe it's more. And I think there is more. But can somebody give us answers now? Seiko, somebody
Just a little bit.
Visit her in the hospital. Like, somebody, come on, please. Please.
We still don't know about the Black Paladins. We still don't know about the Sorcerers Association. We still don't know. Oh my god, I was about to say the Fake Saw Man. That's the wrong series, Switchy. We still don't know about Fake Saw Man.
Get ready for that. Tatsu, though, I think he's low-key like Sanjime. He's kind of manipulating the situation because he knows that when we learn even the little bit of information, we're going to love it. Like, not like it, we're going to love it. Just the smallest. And then we still got the damn ultimate yokai form thing, that the fairy tale card that he did.
That's not the Dandadan. That could be a mini boss on the way to the Dandadan. The Fraudadon. The Fraudadon.
What is that? Oh, yeah. This gotta be a long series, man. It has to. It has to. It feels like like we don't know nothing. 200 plus chapters in. Like, there's like, put it like this. There's no way Tatsu will rush. If you did 200 chapters to get to here, where we're barely at like 8% of knowing things,
no.
There's no way you rushed it. That would be horrible. If he just, whether he was rushed or he did it himself, that would be bad.
I keep going back to that conversation we had very early on in this series when we were talking about it. I think it even might have been around like the Space Globalist arc, where Vonte and I made the connection of this series is a lot like One Piece. And I think this could be the plan. If Shonen Jump sees the type of sales that we're seeing from Dandadan, like, great, not the top yet, but if they need a One Piece successor, they could be throwing all the chips into the center of the table for this series.
It's your turn.
Next, it's your turn.
Who's Bakugo that's looking at him like, what? Who's that?
Ichi the Witch? I don't know.
Oh.
Kagrobachi.
Say, watch. Just watch. I'll get my moment.
Just watch. Just read me.
And yeah, Zachary, we need a Akatsuki type Illuminati group. And I think Sanjime is the Itachi. The Itachi of the Akatsuki.
Good comment. Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I like, okay, this is my last thing with Sanjime. At this point, what do you think? Do you think he is that Itachi character, or do you think he is just bad news? Just purely bad news the whole way?
He is not purely bad. He doesn't even know who he is half the time. There's been something done to him, and he is on this path as we see it, unfolding before our very eyes. There's something more to him. The converse, or the amount of malice that Turbo Granny had for Count Saint Germain, not normal. So there's obviously a story there. I have a feeling he is going to be a tragic type of character like Itachi by the end of it. He might have done something vile, but maybe for a good reason, maybe to protect someone.
I think he's doing a whole lot.
So Zachary brings up, he thinks he's two people in one body. We haven't talked about the most ideal self. What does that mean? Variance?
I think he's
still could
people.
Be a thing if, Tatsu hasn't really gone in that direction, but I don't think he closed the door either, as far as I can remember, so we could still have variance in this series.
Yep. And then he has this whole bakery thing. He's doing a whole lot. You're doing a whole lot for something. Whether it's good or bad, you're doing it because you really want whatever that end goal is.
Leading the Cur? That's an entire army.
Creating
in space.
A pseudo Dandadan something. Like, you're doing a lot. Like, bro, what is it? Like, you're trying to befriend these kids with all these powers. Like, you're doing a lot. But like, okay, right? If he's doing it for the greater good, why is he going about it the way that he is, committing genocide?
I think because he doesn't have the memories. I think his memories have been manipulated or removed. And because of that, I don't think he is doing what he should be doing, or even what his own morality would normally allow.
Or is he going down a different path? What if he tried it before, but the methods, the ways that he tried before didn't work, so he's like, fuck it, morality out the window, I have to do what needs to be done, like you've been saying.
If he's immortal, or if he has a very long life, could he have a different thought of he used to in his youth? This is just a different avenue that he's trying now.
Hyper Geezer. I just still keep thinking about that name, that moniker, Hyper Geezer.
What do you think hyper means? I know we've talked about geezer. We've really focused in on that. What do you think hyper means?
What's the connotation there? For her to say it like that,
hyper
that sounds like
geezer.
It sounds like something that she personally said about him. So whatever, like, sure, he could be fast. That's probably the surface level. I mean, it makes sense. She's fast, Turbo Granny. Maybe she was fast when she was a human. I don't know. That's very surface level. I'll leave that there. But I think hyper in that sense means like he is ambitious, like overly ambitious.
Okay.
He's like just whatever he did in the past
Hyperdrive.
to have her to react like, yeah, he's like just overly just, which makes sense. I mean, bacteria, replication, speed.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's something to do with it. He has ADHD. I mean,
hey, he just
maybe.
wants all the things. He might also be on the autism spectrum, for all we know.
Bro's off one.
He's just bored.
I want it all.
Want it all.
No, he actually unironically is like off one. After what you just saw with the recent episode, I mean, off of just nature, he might be like that. He might just naturalistically just
Who he is.
Yeah, I'm bacteria.
If he's a 300-year-old strain of bacteria that has reached its ideal self, do I fault that 300-year-old strain of bacteria for trying to? No, I don't. The answer is no.
He is 3 people, man. That silhouette one, that's still strange to me. Like, I get that it could be to show the idea of like how he approaches like regular people, and we task them with the knives and all that, but like,
didn't we learn that was an Enra because of the conversation he had with
Enra
at the bakery?
You're right. Well, that.
But the ideal self, the multiple metronomes, when he talked to Momokarun, there's something definitely else with that conversation.
That hallway is intense, man. Everything just goes down that hallway.
He has it's like the Naruto swing. That's the Dandadan hallway.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think even that encounter, right? It is like Naruto swing. That encounter right here for Momo, for her to like have that intuition that like this dude is weird. He shouldn't be here. Something about him is off, like overly off. I feel like that also shows us that this series might be long because this interaction is going to turn to another interaction that will turn to another one, like bookmark throughout the series.
I got it. The split will be picking sides for Sanjime. Some of them will follow Momo. Some of them will be like, no, we've always known Count Saint Germain. He's always been a good guy at the school. He's always been our occult club leader.
Interesting.
I think that's where it is, because Momo, she very much drew a line in the sand in this interaction to say, no, stranger danger, I will not do anything to be associated with you. Momokarun, obviously, because he wants to be with Momo, will go on her side. I'm thinking maybe Kinta and Rin, they'll go to Count Saint Germain's side. And then Ira and Gigi, that's kind of where I don't really know where they go with those two.
Yeah, I don't. Good point, Cosmo. Well, I guess it's a good point. I didn't do the research on that, but that makes sense. If it's just to just say that he's just overly just an old man, like he's older than what he should be. He's like, yeah, Yeah, that's kind
He's
of the
putting on
vibe
a
that we
front.
do get to.
Yep.
Yeah. What if Momo ends up giving that whistle to somebody else that she feels like needs it? Because if it's a crime whistle, like what if she's like, "Oh, I don't need it. I'll just give it to somebody else," and then they blow it, and then he gets there. He's like, "Oh, what the hell?"
What if
Well,
it's like
plan
a
forward.
power-sucking Kozuka knife?
I think that's what it is. I think that's why he wants her to use it, because he's trying to give her a reason to use it, and he's going to manipulate a situation where she's in danger, where she would need to use it. However, her friends will protect her.
We haven't talked about it, but I mentioned it in my reaction. I think we're finally going to get the Oni Club here from Momokarun. A combat situation.
Yep.
Which is great because I have been waiting multiple chapters.
Please don't be a cliffhanger next chapter where he pulls it out. It's like right in front of us, and then he just doesn't. Oh my! Don't stop. I hope we don't get spoiled on that either. I really would not. You see. Wait a minute. You see. That's how you know there's not a lot of things that we don't know nothing about the series. That right there is just one thing that we're like, oh, hopefully we don't get spoiled for. For One Piece, we say all these different things. Oh, Ogre Club, Dandadan, Seiko backstory, Turbo Granny backstory, Zandermaid backstory.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of ends there. And it, like, you know, the Momokarun romance in general, but like the Ogre Club, I'm hyped for that. If this is like One Piece, I wouldn't be hyped to see I mean, like a sword, yeah, but not like extremely hyped.
I'm thinking of the suit that Sanji broke out from Germa 66.
It's like that, yeah. That's how it feels. So for that to be in this series, where it's like, if this was in One Piece, it would be that. But since it's in Dandadan, we don't know anything. This is like our ancient weapon type, or something like, something like I don't want to get spoiled on it. I really do not want to get spoiled on this. I don't, because I have no clue what it could be.
I would like it if he turned into like an ogre / Oni, and he's just got like fangs, and maybe he reverts back to his normal self afterwards.
The opening, those creatures.
Ooh, guys,
did one
that's
look
a great
like a
segue.
Oni?
I think so. So we will be doing a video analyzing, and the clickbait title will be "The first opening of Dandadan spoils the ending of Dandadan." Something like that. Because there's some great stuff, especially at the end. Well, you know what? Ken Takakura, I looked him up. He's sort of like an action actor. So if he does something crazy and then he's like, "Sorry, are you hurt? I'm an awkward fellow after all." That's where we get that line at.
What if he actually is Ken Takakura and like something happened? He got like
time travel. They made movies about him.
Turned to a kid or whatever, or
different timeline. He had parents, but he had parents 100 years ago.
Yeah, Dandadan is just like, it's like what Zachary, he said earlier, it's like, this feels like we're just entering the Grand Line. I wouldn't dispute that. It does feel something like that. Absolutely. Leaving the East Blue. Yeah, we're leaving the East Blue right here, because it's getting, like, it's going to start becoming cosmic, pun intended. Shout out Cosmo. Some of the words, similar letters. But, I mean, Serpoians, I don't know what comes out of this. Ogre Club. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I can think of. Some of the friends might pull up. Maybe. There's empty space around. I think. Yeah. Do you think that's somebody that we know, though? The guy on the bike? Like, is there a possibility? Aside from her.
Now, when you ask that question, are you saying human-esque, or are you saying alien?
Anybody that we've seen before, do you think it could?
I think it could be that leader of the Cur. Or Momo's first boyfriend. That would also be a neat little twist.
I think it has to be somebody we know, like him, because the person is mummified. So we're going to see what they look like. And I feel like since it's probably going to be similar to the urban legend, I think it's going to be some kid that found a bike, got on the bike, is cursed, and then now he's cursed.
Imagine she kicks the mummy like she kicked her boyfriend in episode 1, knocks the bandages off, and be like, wait, I know you.
In the chapter right there, too.
It's like, you know, the looking back and like scowling panel. It's like, what did you just do to me? Or my face, my bandages.
You know how crazy that would be if that is him, and then if, let's just say hypothetically, if Sanjime did end up getting her on his side by force or whatever, and then he's also on that side, so now you got her ex. With that would make things even more muddy, because then it's like, okay, well, Momokarun, he's not there. His girl,
especially if she's in her
else
chapter 1 mindset for her memories.
Yeah.
Like, who does she choose? Does she choose the guy that just confessed to her a second time? Or does she choose the boyfriend that she just had?
This is going to get real dramatic, because I think he's going to end up redeeming himself. This guy, I think he's going to actually apologize and be better. And then she's going to appreciate
because
that.
His body was probably taken over by an alien. He's probably struggling. Look how large the head is. That looks.
I was thinking this yokai related.
It could be. I mean,
I just don't understand what the Serpoian thing is about.
I was thinking maybe the Serpoians did some sort of manipulation to that guy's body, and maybe caused his brain swelling. Oh yeah, we still got Benga coming back. You know,
oh yeah,
so
I'll be fine
things.
with another space globalist type arc. That'd be cool.
Give me that.
That'd be real cool.
Round 2. I need that Marine Ford expedition.
Momo needs a moment. Like I said earlier, she needs to be in the lead at least once, because everybody else has. I need her to be in the lead, not just co-lead, but in the lead. That'd be fire. But otherwise, I don't really have nothing else to say. I mean, this was a great chapter, like you said. It got us back into a good direction. One direction, pun intended. I don't know. I just feel like saying that, but
yeah, I don't have much else to say. I will acknowledge, and I'll go back and look at the last few chapters to confirm this, but I feel like Tatsu might be slipping just ever slightly with the artwork.
he is.
Again, I hope he's doing well. If you need to take a break, my guy.
But if this is slipping, you're doing good. Some people can't even finish.
Eating. We're still eating. How many pages was this? It was 21 pages. Yeah,
20. Yep.
He still fed us today.
But honestly, really, mostly what it is just you just need to color in a little bit more here and there. Other people, they can't even
on the backgrounds.
Finish the actual body types. I'm not even throwing shade. It's just that he's doing a good job, even when burdened or anything. He's
Wait a second, Vonte. Do you think that was purposeful? Because Momo's in this state to where she doesn't remember a lot of people. So you know how you don't remember faces?
Yeah.
That would actually be so big brain.
You want to know?
Okay, so when Momo's being focused with Miku and Muko.
Go to pages 13, 14. Is the color the shading a little weird? It's kind of. I don't know.
So what it is, you can see it a lot with 10 and 11 as well. This is a real photo traced over. Because look at the people in here; those are real. Those are real people. They've just been traced over. No, but I wonder if that's the case. I wonder if Tatsu's not drawing these faces of these students because Momo doesn't remember anyone else.
maybe.
Look at me, trying to give my mangaka an out. I'm staying supreme tonight.
Yo, I can't wait until we see like these Sanjime moments where like we like go to page 4 when he's walking away from Momo after he gives her the whistle. Like when we start seeing the monologue, you know, whenever you revisit moments of the past, I can't wait till we get that. All the instances of him appearing, talking to characters, doing stuff. I can't wait to get into his head. That's gonna be really cool to see.
Any chance Sanjime is a blood relative of Momo?
I think it leans that way. Whether it's something that has to do with like from the past and he's like just a predecessor, that bloodline kept going, or there is a direct link to that.
So imagine he says, "My granddaughter, like be safe." You know, like kind of similar to what Seiko said to like be well or be safe when she was gonna go fight Turbo Granny. Because we don't see his eyes in most of those shots.
I just can't get over that damn bakery stuff. Like with his hair tied back, he really did look like him.
He did.
Like that was crazy. It's like his face, like his eye, everything. If they are last point. If they are related, like what do you think is the most realistic right now from what we know or what you can even theorize? What do you think? How do you think that happened? Like, if he is a grandfather, why do you think that? If he is her father, if he is like a ancestor, or just by DNA for some reason, just randomly.
I will ask the question. Shout out to One Piece. Has Seiko ever interacted with Count Saint Germain? I believe the answer is no. I just wanted a second confirmation of that before I go on this tangent.
I just thought something crazy. I don't think it's going to go that way, but that would be crazy. No.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna say it. What if I don't know how it would work with Turbo Granny specifically, but for Okarun and Momo, what if this is Okarun and Momo's son from the future? Like, there's not really a clear basis to that other than like he has glasses and he looks like Momo. That's all I'm going off of. I just don't understand the connection with Turbo Granny. Well.
Hyper.
And since Turbo Granny were like, I'll just call her like Okarun and Momo's mentor, sensei, Granny. He went back to the past and he met her. That's how she knew him. And that's why she reacted the way she did, because she knew him, but like...
Maybe she was so upset because he was a point of the timeline that he shouldn't have been. When that look of rage came across her face, how do you quantify that?
Or maybe he went back to do something that was technically indiscriminate, but ended up becoming a personal thing. So he went back on a mission to go back to the past to do whatever back then. And then he left because she called him Hyper Geezer. So he came in, he's fast. I don't know. He came in, did something, and then left. Well, I don't know. If he was old, though, how would that work? And then now he's young here, if that is the case.
Here's the thing. Original timeline, right? Just
follow I see. Yeah, I know what you're going.
Original timeline, Turbo Granny
timeline.
Only meets Count Saint Germain after he's been born from Momo and Okarun. They have also said the technology of humans have been increasing ever so steadily across the years. So, two things. One, humanity could reach a point to where they are functionally immortal. And she could have interacted with him when he was a child, when he was hyper. Maybe she knows him as a geezer because of how long he lived. And just as the prolonging of life happened with humanity, who's to say they also didn't invent time travel? So if they invented time travel while he was a hyper geezer because he was really hyper as a kid, maybe he had ADHD, that's not a joke, but then he traveled back in the time, and when she put that little memory chip on her forehead, that's when she got the memories of him from the same or a branch timeline. I don't know, time travel's weird. But she remembers the future memories of him, and she's upset because he shouldn't have gone back in time. He shouldn't be here right now.
And then the Serpoian's connection to him, because as of right now, the only adversary that we have that is connected with him, besides Jet, would be the Serpoians. And, you know, the Serpoians, their connection with us.
And the fact that Count Saint Germain was familiar with Momokarun when they first met.
That's what I was thinking about first. Like, how do you know his name? Why are you so
familiar with him?
Wouldn't that be something? What if they made a mistake? Momo and Momokarun, whoa, the promise.
Broke the promise.
And now the son has to. Whoa.
When he maybe again, I think I went back to. I made this analogy before: the star-crossed lovers that never should have been. So similar to Hancock, to where if they do get together, all hell breaks loose, or the timeline gets broken. They shouldn't have got together, and maybe that's this whole story. Like the Dandadan is that sound effect of your heart beating when you're in love with someone, like the Doki Doki. That the bubbles that she feels towards him. Maybe they're star-crossed lovers that are always meant to destroy the universe. And that sumo wrestler alien, he's like, maybe he's the time police. Maybe he went to that moment to try to kill them. I don't know. I'm just...
You know what's funny? I think that's also the reason why Ludra's character exists, because he's like a constant that like he just knows everything no matter what time, shenanigans, different timelines, alternate universes. He just knows everything. So like if you were to ask him something about that, I don't know, man. Like the only thing about it is this, the Turbo Granny thing. It'll be interesting if that, like, let's just say this theory is a thing. It'll be interesting to introduce that first before any connection to them, because we only think he has a connection to her. But it'll be interesting if like that actually became a thing and we learned it. We explored the idea of that through her encounter versus them. But I don't know, man. Like I'm just looking at them on that panel page too. Like my brain is forcing to look like Momo and Momokarun, like that is their child or something. Like, I don't know, man. And and like it would make sense for him to go back to the past, though, because of Turbo Granny. Like she is somebody who helped them catapult them into doing what we have been seeing them do, and in the future we don't even know. Like, what if? So him coming to the past to her, like whenever with her, is because of stuff that we haven't seen yet. When she comes back into the story, that she also does, where he has to go back to the past to fix that too. Her entire existence.
Have you seen Men in Black 3?
Yep. Yeah, I know what you're talking. It's what his dad. That when he was younger.
What if Turbo Granny had to become a yokai? What if Count Saint Germain is time traveling and is in the past and it's not happening? Turbo Granny is living. She needs to die that day. What if he set this whole plan in motion by going back in time? What if they're stuck in a time loop?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So potentially Turbo Granny was going to live a great life. Maybe Sanjime had to kill her. Maybe Sanjime had to set her up. If he's based on like a 17th century vampire, ultra wealthy type of guy, obviously you can get a lot of money if you're a time traveler. But also you can influence history. If you go back in certain moments, make certain things happen.
Turbo Granny traditionally someone who got ran over. Saint's just the one who did it.
Well, because think about it.
Aaron and Grisha situation.
How did Momo survive her first encounter with the Serpoians? It was Momokarun / Turbo Granny that came through the phone. Yeah. I've always questioned how Turbo Granny knew to go there. Because Okarun did not have control at that point.
True. Going back to the past. You know, it's funny though. If this is the thing, because it's Dandadan, we don't know. We don't know yet why he would need to do that, and we will be saying why he needs to do that. Correct. But even when we keep going, like I said, it's Tatsu. He's going to keep just slow burning it, and it's going to get so frustrating, but in a good way, in the best way possible. Is there anything that Saint Germain or Count Saint Germain has done that that reminds you of Okarun or Momo? Or is done or said? I have to look back. That would be interesting to see.
Well, he's the leader of the occult club. They both like the occult. That's what started everything.
Yeah, true. Talked about bacteria. The conversation with Okarun too. Like, imagine that's something that he told him. Like,
ideal
he's
self.
Trying to tell his dad something that his dad told him.
Oh, it can get a little messy. I'm not gonna lie, but I really like the idea as a concept.
Broke the promise. You broke the promise. You both broke the promise.
Depending on the translation, yes.
Yeah. Or I remember when you were saying about the attire with the little dollhouse, like that stuff too. That could be a part of it. Like that's why he has his whole get up. It's because of his mom's influence. Like maybe in the original timeline, she, I don't know, bought some stuff that were like that, or some antiques or something. I don't know.
And guys, we are talking about time travel right now, and I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but let me just remind you of a concept brought in through this chapter. They talked about reincarnation. It can even be Momo and Okarun are two souls that have reincarnated many times over, and they're always meant to produce an heir. Maybe sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So if we go back to One Piece, how the daughters of King Neptune's bloodline, the seventh daughter born to the king's line will be Poseidon. So maybe it's just a certain amount of generations go by. That's how a promised child is delivered.
Hey, does that mean that Kenta could really be Ludris though? You know, I mean, he ain't.
He could. You all know.
But that would be really interesting because, like, even with this, right? What I was saying about the monologuing, like, imagine if he said, like, "Oh, this is mom back in school," or like, "Oh, this is mom right in front of me," you know, that kind of thing. He's like
Vonte?
fanning out or getting sad, or you know.
Vonte.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When did the first confession happen?
After the aftermath of the I'm blanking on the name, the thing, the fight, the manga.
Who was the one that set that whole thing in motion?
Edie.
Do you think maybe he had to create a confession between his mom and his dad?
Oh wow. Kind of like I've seen this before in other series. But that happened to Undead, kinda, right? No, not with
loosely.
Not
loosely.
Yeah. But I've seen it before. That would be interesting. What that is? Yeah, he's really on some Aaron Yeager shit. Like
this is a story that you started.
But I wonder. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this: what problem do you think they caused that he needed to fix? And do you think that they sent him, or someone sent him, or did he do it on his own?
I know you hate this, but I will do it anyway because I need to prove my point here. Do you think that the aliens will ever give up on planet Earth?
In the end game, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't think so. I think they will be relentless because there is something on planet Earth, let's just say the reincarnation cycle from human to yokai back to a human maybe. There's something about yokais being on this planet
Oh,
that
I
is
see.
not present
You're asking in that way.
in the universe.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. I just meant like in like the whole series. Like at the end, I don't think they will anymore.
No. So because of that, let's just take that a step further. What if it is an X-Men, I want to say that they're called Sentinels situation, or I think his name is Apocalypse. It is an inevitable problem that will always be reached at one time or another. It's just, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So maybe they have to keep going back in time, similar to a John Connor Terminator situation, to let's try something else. Let's try something else. Let's try something else.
So if Sanjime is setting all this stuff up to like intercept his parents, like he probably thought the woodland alien thing, like if he sent that there, oh well, you know, they're not strong enough to defeat this, obviously not. But so do you think what is he trying to do? Is he trying to stop his parents from doing something? Is he trying to kill them or what? If that is the case, right?
It could be any number of motivations. It could be to make sure that he exists. It could be to solve a future problem.
What if it's to make sure he doesn't exist? What the hell?
If he fades away, like if he accomplishes his goal at the end of the day.
Maybe. Like imagine if you can't die. What if you try to go back to the past so that before you became immortal
is a way of getting rid of it? Like,
yeah, I never thought of that.
You can't die, but you can never exist.
Exactly. That is kind of crazy. Somebody needs to do. Hey,
that's the weirdest.
Anybody listening, don't steal that.
Immortality, time traveling scenario I've ever thought of. That's
I think that is like a good way to go about it if you can. Is to figure out a way to go back to the past to kill yourself or your parent. Well, it would have to be your parent.
Again, we don't have to have this all figured out if this is indeed what Tatsu's going for. I just think it's a great thought experiment to have about Sanjime, his potential connection to the both of them.
Hell, he could just be a byproduct of like cells and bacteria or something that they had to do at a later date. Like let's say they had to like put in energy to the Dandadan, right? And he was birthed from the Dandadan. That's why he's so infatuated, or he wants to get it, claim it, or whatever, because it was a thing that birthed him, and he doesn't understand like what it is, like the ramifications from it necessarily, that leading up to his birth or something like that. Because like, if let's just say he is like a mesh of bacteria, I feel like maybe they did something. There's a promise. They did something. They put it into the Dandadan, and then he was birthed from it. And by his birth, something happened there where it just made everything like, I don't know, post-apocalyptic everywhere or something, or a space invasion to Earth, right? With the 666. And then with him, he's like, you know what? How about I go here? I take over all these different, civilizations so that they don't do this invasion on Earth. So basically, him leading the Kerr can actually save Earth in the future. If he ends up being the leader of all these different groups, they won't attack, or at least in his head, he would think that they won't. So he's protecting Earth by doing that.
I'm going to take Cosmo's point and run with it. So he makes the connection to Vomola's people, the Sumerians. Remember that lost generation?
Yep.
I'm thinking one of two things. I'm thinking either they were sent back in time as time travelers, or, as machines often require, what if a time traveling device requires an insane amount of energy? an insane amount of life force, you could say, to where Count Saint Germain had to take control of the Kur army in order to invade Samaria, in order to get enough energy to go back in time to either prevent his parents from getting together, to correct the timeline. I'm thinking, what happened to that lost generation of Sumerians? Is that related to Count Saint Germain? Because we saw that the Kur were invading the Sumerian. Like, this gets really out of control quickly.
He might be their son. Like, the fact that he knew Ken Takakura's name, right? He knows his mom loves him because that's how she, the name, the actor. Like, like it could be one of those things where it's like, well, my mom, that's how she met my dad. She was so crazy about the actor that, that also kind of catapulted them into this love story.
Imagine he left the movies around for her in like a value bin at like the supermarket. Like, imagine he, with his money, he told the television stations, "Hey, play this guy's movie." What
if Seiko, the reason why she wanted her to, the chakra, all that stuff, is because she knew something was like danger could be coming her way. I don't know. She noticed something with Sanjime or whatever.
Where does Seiko fit into all this? We haven't talked about her in a half an hour. Oh man, I really like that idea.
That's his great grandmother.
I will admit there are some issues with it that can come up, but it is just such a juicy plot line.
Man, yeah, this is, I don't know. He's doing something, and the crazy thing is, like, everything that we're all been theorizing with Dandadan, all of us fans, it's just like One Piece. We're all in the ballpark, even though we all keep theorizing what the One Piece is. We all have probably said it before, or at least partially. I feel like with Sanjime, whatever he's doing is definitely beyond like something like just beyond existence, like known existence. Because for one, the bacteria thing, he is so on that thing where it's like no one, even in this series, it seems like no one even thinks of something like that. Because even Okado's how he responding to him is like, oh yeah, like yeah, bacteria. Okay, all right. What you want?
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of the quark singularity theory from My Hero. What if the ideal self is the end point of life coming into existence? If you have a single, you call it a single microbial life that starts,
oh my God,
it branches out and then it has to come back together. I know you've heard of this because I know I've talked to you about it before, but the theory of the end of the universe. So they have the cold death of the universe to where everything just expands out infinitely, loses all its energy and heat, and then it's just a cold, dark graveyard. The other theory is the spring theory, to where it goes out and then it contracts back into another Big Bang and it keeps doing it like an accordion. So maybe
there's a God
the end point of
why?
That's the worst solo of all time. It is also
Family
miraculous.
Guy, Simpsons.
No, but the Dandadan, the music. Could you imagine? Like, that's what life. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Honestly.
But getting back on track here, if all life, after it expands to a certain amount of point in the universe, like there's a limited amount of resources, what if they all fight to come to an ideal self?
You know, somebody thought about, it's going to sound crazy, but like, don't, like, be mature about it, all right? What if it's like, what if, like, with the bacteria, all the bacteria, I'm just thinking, like, say, I don't know, billion, trillions different bacteria, and he split himself apart, and this one bacteria, like a sperm cell, that's why I said don't react a certain way. It like traveled he traveled to this timeline. So like, I feel like I could see something with him of being like a bacteria mesh that just exists and he can't do anything because he's already at this like
a hive mind type of deal.
Yeah, it's like cosmic, and he ends up traveling back here. He's trying to find a way to like, become
one with the pack,
a person again. Just regular or as much as he
self-identity.
Yeah, or to be a better version of that. Like maybe he messed up and became this
kind of like what Rokurou is going through right now.
Yeah,
he used to be a part of the group. He got left behind, and now he's doing his own thing.
Mm-hmm. And then with the fairy tale card, the ultimate life form, maybe he's trying to use it as a vessel so that his body doesn't turn into that mesh. So he's going to get into the body and be the driver there.
I mean, I think I said something dark when I saw that ultimate yokai panel. It looks like there could be faces in those empty slots. Kind of similar to the face stealer from Avatar. I could see some of our characters ending up on that. I wouldn't want it to.
Tatsu. You're a Marvel fan too. You're trying to make him like Franklin Richards, just the son with all this power. Yeah,
I haven't even seen that, and I know the meme. Top one in the verse.
Shout out Franklin, man. He's him. He can make universes under his bed. Like literally make pocket universes. He can just do stuff like that. How? I don't know. His DNA is crazy. But yeah, different. I think he is built different. I think Sanjime is built different too. And if he is their kid or something, that would be crazy. I mean, it's not really far-fetched because the promise, their love story, what is he doing? Why is he here? Turbo Granny, how does she know him? Maybe he came in and went away.
Well, think about all the resulting interactions that Count Saint Germain has forced.
And what are the odds, right?
Those
three characters.
The Don Manra arc was what brought Zuma into the fold, where Zuma was then on the trip to Shamane with Momo, for Momo to lose her memories, to then have this second confession with Momokarun. It's like everything seems to be the Aizen plan of Sanjime at this point. Like, he's really moving these characters how he wants to.
That's so. Wow. Momokarun, let's just say this is a thing. Momokarun really taught this guy a lot of shit, man. And it makes sense because he would know a lot of this stuff.
He's a big fan.
Is that your dad, man? Is that your dad? Talk to us.
I mean, another a quick final point. The Illuminati eye is often called the all-seeing eye. So,
I mean,
could be a reference there to something.
And then with the Serpoians, right? His relationship with them, like they're scared of him.
They're at odds with him.
Yeah, and we're at odds with us for, I mean, Uncle Rokudo. That's why he don't like him, because of him, probably. Wow.
Oh, goodness.
But, yeah, man, great chapter, great discussion. We got to talk about a lot of different stuff than we usually do, which was really good.
And that's why I said this chapter really got us back on track, and I appreciate it for that.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, man. Chainsaw Man tomorrow? Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe. Question mark? Parentheses? Question mark? Parentheses?
All right, guys. But to keep up to date with any impromptu decisions that we may or may not make, I have shared a link to our Discord in the chat. It's always in the link in the description. So make sure that you join that for immediate updates. So we might be live tomorrow. You might get 2 opening and ending videos out of us instead. But yeah, we've sort of had a little bit of a rejuvenation for the channel here recently. So we've really been going hard with Chainsaw Man. My Hero is back on track, caught up. So now it's just knocking out some of the backlog before we get into some more new content with Stranger Things, 17 to 26, the Fujimoto short story collection that's coming out in a couple weeks. And then to end the year, going into 2026, we just have so many shows. Like, I think Vonte was telling me the other day, like 4 of them alone in January. Freerun, Fire Force, what else we got?
Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise, and then the 4th one was, I don't know, I'm blanking. We do have a 4th series. Oh, My Hero Academia Vigilantes.
Undead's the Winter Special. And of course you got the other series just in general. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But hey, we're here for it. We enjoy it.
Coming back to some volleyball pretty soon. In the manga.
Yes.
In the manga after we finish the movie. So
yes, sir. So I guess we'll end it there, man. Twitchy to let you guys know everything that we got planned. Backlog content, concurrent content, future content. So stay tuned for all that. So once again, like Twitchy said, subscribe to your boys. Road to 2K. And like I like to say at the end of every streaming video, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video. I lied to myself. I'm not healthy. I got sick. But see you guys in the next video or stream. And
peace.